But now we can go ahead and move on to our underdog pick of the week. This is the part of the show where we each pick a fight on the upcoming card that we think the odds makers got wrong. So whether you're a betting man or a woman, or you just want to sound like you know what the hell you're talking about, come fight night, listen closely. And Manny hit on his underdog again last week. I feel like he's hit on a couple.
I'm over 50%.
Yeah, which is pretty good for underdogs.
Yeah, 100%.
Lair? I always say his name. Latifi.
Latifi
beat Bozer in the last UFC card, and he was a fairly decent underdog there. So good pick there. Manny, this week, who is your underdog pick?
I feel strongly about this one right now. Joanne Calderwood versus Lauren Murphy. Calderwood's coming off at a minus 140 favorite. Lauren Murphy is a plus 120 underdog. If you look at their last 8 fights, JoJo Calderwood is 4-4 in her last 8 with only 1 finished victory. Murphy is 6 out of her last 8 victories. And if you look at the finishing as well, Calderwood only 1 finish in that time span. Murphy has 3 finishes. If you even break that down farther, in their last 4 fights, JoJo Calderwood is 2-2 in her last 4. Murphy is 4-0, so she's riding high. Nice win streak. I think it's her time. I know she's a little bit older at 37, but what I've seen from her lately has been very impressive, and I just think that she's going to come out. This fight is going to be contested against the cage, which is where Calderwood wants it, but I think it's going to end up eventually on the mat. I think Lauren Murphy is going to be able to have the skills and the strength to out-grapple her over 15 minutes. I really think that Lauren Murphy wants that title shot, and I think that she's going to get it after this underdog performance against Calderwood. I have Lauren Murphy by decision, UFC 263. That's my underdog pick of the week.
That's a good pick. I actually like Murphy in that one. It's a close fight to call, but that's a very good pick. For me, I got plus 195 Brandon Moreno taking on minus 235 Davison Figueiredo. I still don't know why the odds are that big. They fought once. It went to a majority draw. I like the durability, the pace, the stamina of Moreno. Obviously, he's also well-rounded with his power, with his striking, and with his grappling game. And I think had it not been for some well-timed fouls of Figueiredo and that injured shoulder of Moreno, it may have gone Moreno's way in the last one. So I'm picking Moreno there. I think a decision, but at that level of an underdog, I think that's a pretty...
might not be bad to throw some money on that.
Yeah, pretty good bet. Now we can move to our side wager, and that is anything we disagree on adamantly on the next UFC card, and it could be a method of victory. It could be who wins, and we oftentimes do who wins a fight. We're doing Nate Diaz. As you can see again, I have the Nate Diaz shirt on. He's a very sizable underdog. I am saying that Nate Diaz wins. Manny's saying Leon Edwards, the favorite, wins. Although Manny admittedly is rooting for Diaz, right?
Yes, I'm rooting for Nate Diaz, but he
thinks that Edwards will win. So we'll see. We got a shot right on that. Loser will take a shot on the next episode, or it will be posted on our Instagram.